Hey, I'm Brandon with RevZilla, joined here by my buddy Pat, and we are checking out the ICON Airform CE jacket available at RevZilla.com. So the Airform CE jacket, this is going to provide you with some water-resistant capabilities. I'm not going to say waterproof because, we've got some open vents that aren't waterproof. The seams aren't tape sealed or anything like that, but it will help you out in some light rain. Just something to keep in mind there. But there is a good amount of ventilation as well, which we'll get into more in just a moment. But before we do, let's talk about the overall fit real quick. We've got Pat here. He's about 6 feet tall, 220 pounds with a 44-inch chest. And if you reference his sizing chart with ICON, that's going to put him in an XL easily. And he is currently wearing a size large and typically wears a size large with ICON. They run a bit more on the American side of the scale there. So just something to keep in mind. If you get your measurements, reference that sizing chart, and I would recommend going down a full size from what that chart is going to recommend if you want a nice, snug, form-fitting jacket. Again, very much on the American side of the spectrum there. Keep in mind this jacket will ship to you for free, and as always, we do have our price match policy in place. That is there to ensure that you are getting the best deal around, so take advantage of that. Let's start up here at the top. We do have, this isn't zipped all the way, but you do have a hood here. And one of the things I'm going to show you when we turn around to the back, you can't remove it at all. There's a roll at the back, so it's kind of a unique design. I'll touch on that more in just a moment. I like having a hood with my jacket, but if I do, I want to be able to take it off. You can cinch it down, however, to pull it in if you're riding at highway speeds for any prolonged amount of time. That's going to help reduce that from, flapping around on you if you want to do so. Then here towards the top of the shoulder, you are looking at a 420 polyester main construction, and then you've got 300 denier reinforcements at the shoulder as well as the elbow. It's actually underneath. On top of that, you're going to get D3o Armor. That is CE level 1 protection, and there is an exterior zipper here you're going to find at the top of the shoulder to access that armor. And you're going to find that same design here when we work our way down to the elbow with that exterior zipper. Very low profile zipper pulls here, which I personally like if you're going to give me an exterior zipper. I don't love exterior zippers, but again, keeping this low profile is certainly beneficial. As we work our way down to the arm, you've got a two-way zip here so you can get some additional ventilation moving through, but you can make sure that this is nice and secure down the wrist. Moving to the chest, you can see we've got these opened up. This is going to be some good ventilation for you. And the other thing I wanted to point out when we're speaking of ventilation, Pat, can you go ahead and unzip that and let's get that expansion going on here. You're going to see that ICON gave you a bit more of an expansion with some mesh surrounding it, so that is going to loosen up the jacket a little bit more. It's going to feel a bit more relaxed with that expansion there, but that's going to allow airflow to get moving right through the center of the jacket. A bit more of a unique design. We've seen a few manufacturers kind of go in this route just to help maximize the airflow when you need it and give it a little bit more versatility with, waterproof or water-resistant capabilities, as well as some airflow, during those summer months. Two-hand warmer pockets on both the left and right-hand side. Again, very low-profile design. I like that. Pat, go ahead and face the riding position for me, sir, if you don't mind. Thank you much. Now, I typically look for some relief stitching, some type of accordion, anything like that. You can see the shoulder area is a little bit tight, even in this riding position for Pat, so I think a little bit of relief stitching there would have helped out a long way. When we opened up the vents here towards the rear, that definitely makes it a bit more comfortable and makes it a little bit more relaxed, but we could have used a bit more relief stitching or just some accordion, something incorporated here just to make it a bit more comfortable in that riding position. Pat, go ahead and face the back for me, sir. Now, I mentioned the hood before, right? Personally, I would like to be able to just unzip this and take it off when I'm not using it. There is this Velcro system here, which is just kind of not my favorite design. You kind of roll it up and then there's a loop inside, you loop it down and then go back here and Velcro it down. But now you've got all this bunched up material. It's not my favorite design personally. ICON, moving forward, if you're gonna have a hoodie and I'd like it to have a zipper. If you don't mind, if you don't really care to remove your hoodie, no big deal there, but I just personally don't like that design. But I will say, I like that ICON always provides you with a D3o Armor and pretty much all of their jackets. I don't wanna say always, but 9 times out of 10, you are getting a back protector included, and not every manufacturer does that. So you are getting that CE level 1 protection there. D3o is very breathable, it moves very well with the body, and I think it is comfortable to wear. And then of course, we've got a slight drop seat towards the rear of the jacket as well. Pat, go ahead and face the front for me, sir. Let's open that bad boy up, take a look on the inside. And you're getting your waterproof capability with the DWR coating on the exterior. That's where you're getting the water resistant capability, I should say. I keep saying waterproof, but on the inside, some stash pockets. We do have a cinch cord here towards the bottom, so if you want to snug that down around the waistline, you can certainly do so, but otherwise very straightforward, just a simple mesh interior just to help promote some airflow. And that's why you're going to see the pockets for the armor sewn in on the outside because there's really no pockets because it goes directly to a mesh liner on the inside. So very comfortable, very straightforward design here, good amount of airflow, and you do have some water resistant capabilities. Pat, you can go ahead and zip that up for me, sir. For the price point, if you're looking to step it up, you're looking for a little bit more waterproof capability, they do have the Tarmac. That would be your step up from this one. It's a little bit more stretch and a little bit better water resistant capabilities with that Tarmac 2 jacket. But of course, if you have any additional questions for us about this jacket, or you're just looking for more info about any gear you're looking at, please don't hesitate to click that info button. That's going to take you over to RevZilla.com. You can read other rider reviews, and as always, you can reach out to one of our gear geeks. Give them a call at 877-792-9455, or simply shoot over an email, cs@RevZilla.com. Thanks for hanging out with Pat and I and taking a closer look at the ICON Airform CE jacket. I'm Brandon. Keep it pinned.